Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Everybody on the West Coast, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. And everybody else in between this great big beautiful country of ours. How the hell you doing? What do you know? What do you say? What's up? What's happening? Oh, man. Man, I saw a segment this morning on the news, MSNBC. Los Angeles, California. Or no, Southern California, okay? Same thing, I guess. Whatever. They got a water problem. They got a very bad water problem. So they're developing the technology to recycle your piss water. And your toilet water, and your shower water, and your sink water, and your bath water, and your laundry water, and your water, and all that other shit. So, they even had a journalist reporter on air try it. And he said it tastes pretty good. So, I never knew. One thing I never knew is that they had to import 70% of their water from who knows where. They have to import 70% of it. So, anyway, they're hoping that this technology that's going on is going to cut it in half. So, hopefully it does. You know, hey, when you're way out there and you're starved to death and everything else, you drink your own piss. You'll figure a way to, filter it through your clothes and all that other shit. I mean, I can't tell you what to do. Okay, so, yeah. Okay, so it's not a kid's show, told you that. Crumb Munchers Rugrats, time to put them for bed. If it's nice outside, kick their ass out. Xbox, PlayStation, iPad with headphones. Something. They don't need to hear me. So, everybody else is okay, huh? So what's happening? All right, so let's get right into it, huh? Irish Tree Girl says there's no systemic. That's why I call them Mangled. Racism in this country because you haven't experienced it. Is like saying there's hunger issues in this country because you ate today. Okay, whatever. Oh, boy. Okay, Master Chef USN. The poor of our hemisphere need to wake up and understand why they are caught up in perpetual financial servitude. It doesn't matter if it is North, Central, South America, the Caribbean, the descendants of Europeans have all the political and financial power. Seek the answer to the question. The descendants of Europeans have all the political and financial power? I don't know. That's, hey, this is what you get, you get what you get, Okay. What the hell is she talking about? Okay, it said, maybe you guys know about that. I don't know. How effing long is it going to take MT Green to read 14 whole pages? Tim Larson says, wait, can she read? She can read? We're just doing it. We're mangling this shit bad today. Okay, Derek says, wait. Derek doesn't say wait. I'm just saying wait. Would you spend $11.99 and 99 cents on a new phone? A Galaxy S21 Ultra. Miss J votes blue says no. This is a Galaxy S20 Ultra. Whatever. S20. Okay? Over $1,000. Why would you do that? I don't know. This is so stupid. I started out with this, okay? This was like, it's S3 or something like that, right? Okay? And then it's J, 727, yeah. Okay? And then the more and more shit that I did, or do on the phone. You know, I moved up to this because it has this little fancy little thingy here. Let me show you. Ooh, look at that. Ugh. Got a pen thing. You can stick it up your ass. That won't stay in. What the hell? So let me play with this for half an hour. Screw the whole fucking show up. Excuse my language. What is going on with this? Oh, we'll figure it out later, damn it. Right off the screen. I don't want to write off anything. I don't know if it's going to come out or not. Who gives a shit, right? Where are we at? Okay. Now this is bullshit too, because I just saw the the news this morning on CNN that the employment rate is pretty good. It's 3 million. Okay. And that's way better than it was like last year. There was over 20 million. So we're improving. Businesses are opening. The Wall Street Journal is all this other crazy shit, right? So it says here, politics, The Hill, 23 hours ago. Biden's policies are already hurting workers, and there's more hurt coming. President Biden is a friend of labor. Some of his biggest supporters are unions. His labor secretary, Marty Walsh, is an ex-president of a local union. Policies that he supports are worker-friendly. For example, Biden strongly supports a national $15 per hour minimum wage. He supports legislation like the PRO Act that could make it easier for employees to organize unions, and that could potentially reclassify many independent contractors as employees. He wants more workers to be entitled to overtime wages. He wants to eliminate non-compete clauses from employment agreements. He's pushing for more safety standards and expanding the reach of OSHA and the EEOC. His latest stimulus package continued unemployment insurance through September. Okay, his Democratic supporters cheer, but all of this is creating a tense atmosphere between many businesses, particularly small business owners. Yeah, you know, I have an aunt that was just totally freaking out, when Biden won. Hey, $15 an hour, I can't afford it. I can't afford it. I have to let my people go. I have to let half my people go. You know? So, anyway. So, yeah, I mean, there's a lot of places paying $15 an hour right now, but it's the big companies that should, have to pay this $15 an hour thing. Hey, I got it to stick. How about that? Oh, God. This is supposed to be a news show, not a frickin' play with your phone show. I know. So, and their employees. There's a labor shortage already in many industries, and that's one thing they did say on the news this morning. People are having trouble finding people to work. And it ain't because of all this extra unemployment benefits. People that used to be in the service industry and they got closed down, they went over to other industries and started working. So why would they go back into food service and stuff like that? Didn't make sense. You know? Okay, so okay. Oh, here, millions of workers say they will quit if forced to return to office full time. Fox Chicago. Fox 32 Chicago. By Sally Schultz. Okay? This is Chicago. As some parts of our lives return to normal, the traditional office job may not go back to the old way anytime soon. Workers across the company It's It's Thursday, folks. Okay, the old way anytime soon. Workers across the country experienced an abrupt shift more than a year ago to working at home. Now we're learning many people may refuse to go back to the office full time. Michelle Riesdorf at the staffing firm Robert Half and Associates. They're still in business. That's amazing. Says employees have gotten very, very used to a remote work life. Riesdorf also says companies are having a really tough time finding good candidates for work because with Wi-Fi and a laptop, you can work anywhere. Live in New Lenox, work in New York, or log in LaGrange for a job in Louisiana or L.A. Just get it right, Chuck. A new study by Robert Half found 1/3 of employees may quit if forced to return to the office full-time, and just under 50% would like a hybrid model of working. Local accounting consultant John Ramirez discovered what many did this past year, and that's that working from home works. If it's been working for people, why should they have to go back to an office if they can do perfectly fine at home, he said. Well, the companies have invested in all these frickin' buildings and all these leases. And now they got to justify all that money they spent for these offices and these buildings and these leases. That's why they have, it's just crazy. They paid all this money. Now they have to stuff the building with people. And that justifies their expense. Make sense? Sure it does. Sure it does. If parents didn't have to constantly work, even the kids could stay home and be schooled that way. But no, parents got to work, so kids got to go to school. So actually, the brick and mortar schools are actually like mini babysitter camps. A lot of places are called campuses because that's where you go to camp. You camp your children there. So you can go to work. So, yeah. That's it. Ramirez adds he would prefer a hybrid schedule to slowly get back into the swing of going to the office. Think of the gas. Okay, people are bitching about that. But think of the gas you'd save, the wear and tear on your car, the wear and tear on the roads. See, that's the other problem, too, because then, the money that businesses would save, because, they'd have to have a building somewhere, right? But they wouldn't need, anything near what they have right now. Hey, I lost a job because I couldn't work from home anymore. They allowed me when it was convenient for them, but then I got sick. And it was like, no. You need to come into the office. I can't. I'm sick. Well, I said, why don't you let me work from home? No. You let me work from home before. Well, that was different. That's God's truth. God's truth. They let me go. Almost 30 years I had. Make you sick, won't it? Well, over 25, let's put it that way. Now, COVID comes, and they have to work from home. At least some of them. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe, the people, the administration there, they're freaking assholes. Assholes probably made them come in. Well, you come in anyway, you got COVID, so what? But see, the bad thing about it was telecommunications, and the technicians had to go out to the customer site, so, that would be rough. I mean, when it happened, it happened. But majority of the work for programming you could do from anywhere. You could do it from your car if you had internet. And that's what I do it from home. I had everything. I had everything I needed. Software, computer, everything. Connections. Not one problem. Okay, let's see. Yo, what else is going on over here? What are these people talking about? Oh, no, listen to Sean Hannity. Okay, this is from Tuck Frump. Sean Hannity drops $5 million on mansion near Mar-a-Lago. The Fox News host is the latest in a long line of conservative media figures to set up shop nearby. Jeez. Uh-oh. This is an adult show, right? I mean, God. Okay. A guy writes, how to confront your wife for denying you sex. What should a Christian husband do when his wife routinely turns down his sexual advances? Is there, and this is from biblicalgenderroles.com. I'm not going to read the whole thing. But Jesus effing Christ, that's the lady's name. If she doesn't want to sleep with you, following these steps is not going to help. Trust me. Wow. And then Lost in the Static says, shit like this makes me loathe religion even more, which is getting less and less possible. It's not see, here's the thing. It's not the religion. It's the freaking people. Okay? It's the freaking people. It's the people that are... You can't, follow your God the way you see fit. Higher power. Follow your higher power. It could be anything. It could be a tree. It could be the sky. It could be clouds. It could be the sun. Something bigger than you. Higher power. Not some of these people have really gone off the rails. God, I'm telling you. I got a real good show on Mile Valley Radio. It's Dr. Charles Stanley. He just straight from the book. He adds nothing to it. Don't take anything away. Don't say support this idiot or that idiot. Nothing. Reads the Bible, 20 minutes, boom. There you go. Sundays and Wednesdays, right? That's for the Christians. Okay? So anyway, I'm trying to do Shabbat with, but I got to find, Jewish. I would do that too. I've been looking. Do it on Saturday, So, see, that's the other thing you run into. You're okay, then you got to do the Muslim, Anyway, that's the way to do it. So let's get off of that. Jake Loven says, intelligent and independent women like Greta Thunberg, AOC, or Hillary Clinton scare the absolute shit out of conservatives. Wow. It's always so crazy to watch. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Okay, Jasmine, when someone from NASA tells you that you interviewed exceptionally, y'all, I can't stop smiling. And that's from Jasmine, and she's Vax to the Future says, fingers are crossed. You can do this. Sounds like she already did. Yeah, so yeah. Oh no, what's this about? Here, we're getting into science fiction here now, folks. Health. This is Health. The Hill, 3 days ago. Old news. 750 million of the first genetically modified mosquitoes to be released in Florida. What? Next thing going to be a zombie apocalypse now. The first signs of summer are quickly overshadowed once mosquitoes return in many parts of the United States, but a new experiment in Florida might spell the end for the bloodthirsty suckers. Mosquitoes lovers, if you exist, don't worry. The species isn't going to disappear entirely. Instead, the male and Aedes aegypti, has been modified to only create live male offspring which don't bite when mating in the wild with female mosquitoes which do bite. Is this serious? The Florida Keys Mosquito Control District approved. Man, even a pair of tweezers is too big for them. How do you operate on them? How do they do that? If they could do that shit, they could do a lot of other stuff. You know? The Florida Keys Mosquito Control District approved Oxitec's proposal to release 750 million of these mosquitoes into the wild under an experimental use permit targeting the invasive species that can carry dengue, yellow fever, Zika, and chikungunya, and is already developing a tolerance for many pesticides. The project, which has been approved by the EPA, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, and the Florida Department of Health, targets the carriers after an outbreak of dengue fever hit the region last summer. Small focus projects will begin this month in a select number of neighborhoods between mile markers 10 and 93 in the Florida Keys, where residents are being asked to host mosquito release boxes or mosquito traps. I can't. This is crazy. Okay, so you want to host a mosquito bullshit thing. Come on down. Oh my Lord. So if you want to read this, it's The Hill. April 19th, 1:16 p.m. 750 million of the first genetically modified mosquitoes to be released in Florida. Keep them down there. I wonder if you can give some of them to DeSantis, huh? Ain't he a freaking... Oh, man. I guess it's because you got your Trump in your state or something. I don't know what's wrong with you. Oh. Oh, Parker Free. Who the hell is this Parker Free? Apparently I am the radical left. Forget to add. No DMs, please. Okay, well, what's this about? It says... Gary Oley said, if you order a Coke at a restaurant and your server asks you, is Pepsi okay? How do you respond? And then she says, I don't use any Coke products. They support insurrectionists. Oh, okay. What? Wait. No. No. No, that's not that. So see, that's just dumb. People like Coke, people like Pepsi. What's the difference? I used to like Pepsi years and years and years ago. And then my brother-in-law turned me on to Coke, and he says, hey, why don't you drink Coke? When I was a little kid, I drank Coke all the time. I said, because I like Pepsi. He says, you know how much sugar's in Pepsi? No. So we did a taste test between Pepsi and Coke. Yeah, Pepsi tasted like sugar. Coke tasted like Coke. Coke really shot themselves in the foot years and years ago when they tried to change the formula. Dumb. And they say went back. You know what? No, they said they went back eventually to the original. No, it didn't. It never tasted the same again. Never. Well, I guess it would when they took the cocaine out of it, you know. Because when I was a kid, you know, hey. I mean, I didn't grow up in wagon wheel times, but you just never know. Here, drink a Coke. Go take a nap. No, it was more like, go drink Coke. Go ride your bike for 6 hours and not get tired. Yeah, okay, that was more like it, right? Let's see, that kid's harassing. It is what it is, okay? This is Fox Today by Houston Keene. GOP doctors, healthcare providers ask Pelosi when House COVID restrictions will be lifted with members vaxxed. With members vaxxed. If you're vaxxed, why can't you go without your mask? I don't know. Exclusive. 18 Republican doctors and healthcare providers in Congress sent a letter to House Speaker Nancy Pelosi asking when the COVID-19 restrictions will be lifted from the chamber, now that most members have been vaccinated. This is a long day. Okay, Representative Michael Burgess of Texas, Andy Harris of Maryland, and Brad Wenstrup of Ohio led the House GOP Doctors Caucus in sending the letter to Pelosi. Don't these people have anything? You know, this is crazy. This is crazy. It's like, okay, this infrastructure bill. Okay, real quick. Biden put out the infrastructure bill. Republicans says, oh, that stinks. That stinks. You know what Biden said? Come back with something else. Come back with a better offer. Come back with, you know. They weren't going to do it. And I saw on TV today, there's a Republican senator on there that he talked a lot about putting all these different things down about the infrastructure and stuff. He didn't, or not one solution. He didn't offer one solution. Not one. And the reporter and the lady asked him, well, what's your idea on that? Well, we'll have to, you know. And it was real generic. Real generic. I mean, like anybody could say that shit. Well, we'll have to look more closely at this. No. What's your solution? You ain't got one. All you know how to do is put people down. Okay, we all now realize the current state of Congress is not working, the group of lawmakers wrote in the letter, a copy of which was obtained by Fox News. Aren't they lucky they get everything? The restrictions on the voting process, the phenomenon of widespread proxy voting, and remote hearings have all contributed to the current state of dysfunction. No, it hasn't. Things are just moving along fine. Where have you been? And I got 30 seconds, so you want to read the rest of that? That's Fox News, 1 hour. Anyway. Try to do one more thing here. Just click on that. Oh, no. Nancy Pelosi, we're the wealthiest country in the world, yet we rank 13th in quality of our infrastructure. It's time to modernize, innovate, create good-paying jobs, and build back better across the nation. And that was her, Nancy Pelosi. Okay, Mayo. Nobody wants to see Ben Shapiro playing with his wood outside a Home Depot. No, I guess not. Yeah. Ben Shapiro's too old anyway. So I wonder you can still find it. Get the magnifying glass out and tweezers, folks. Army veteran. It's been a long stretch from my last federal day off in February, but I'm going to make up for it Memorial with 5 days off. Woo! Cool beans. We got a vacation coming. And that's it. My time's up. I had a good time. I had a lot of fun. Hope you did too. Hey, did I not cough this time? Did I make it a whole show? Oh, man. That's great. All right, so you guys have a good day. Tune in for the Mo Soul R&B show. And I'm going to say goodbye to the radio people, and then I'm going to say goodbye to you, and then I'm going to say goodbye to everybody, and let's have it at it. And I'll see you Monday because I still got shit to do. So there you go. Once I get all my shit done, then I'll be back Friday and Saturday. So where's the thing at? Let's do this. I don't know what the hell's going on. Let's play this. Okay, let's see here. Don't get that Rona. Be safe.
5 decades of music.